one of the better defensemen of his era. He was a Memorial Cup winner in that great 1962 Hamilton Red Wings squad, which had a lot of future Hall of Famers. Went on to a career in the NHL and later on in the WHA, part of the Alberta Oilers' inaugural season. Also played with San Diego in the new league. Again, a very solid defenseman, and like I said, at 5'10", 186, Elgin Mills, Ontario's own Bob Wall was a wall on defense, figuratively and word-wise. Now, Robert James Albert Wall, born December 1st, 1942, first came to major prominence with the Montreal Snowden Ponsard of the MMJHL in '59. Now, he moved on to the Hamilton Tiger Cubs of the OHA in 1960, which of course evolved into the Hamilton Red Wings of the OHA over 3 seasons. His best campaign was that Memorial Cup year with 29 points in the regular season, including 7 goals, 6 points, including 3 goals in 10 playoff games, and a point a game pace for Hamilton in the Memorial Cup run. Now, he eventually found his way from Hamilton to the Pittsburgh Hornets and Edmonton Flyers of the AHL and WHL. And '64, he was with the Cincinnati Wings for 59 games, including 8 games with the Quebec Aces, then played with Omaha in the CPHL playoffs with 8 points in 10 games. Now, he was undrafted, but he was a Detroit prospect. '65 season, he got his first game in the NHL, but that year he had mostly seasoned with Memphis, 46 points in 70 games, including 8 goals. Now, '66, he had his first NHL goal with Detroit in 8 games, including an assist, and also 10 goals and 45 points in 63 games with the Hornets. '67, he took a much regular shift with Detroit, 4 points in 31 games and 32 points in 41 regular season games with the Hornets. Now, with expansion in '68, he became one of the mainstays of LA's back core, as you say. Over 3 seasons, he put up some really nice numbers. Best season was 1969 with 13 goals and 13 assists for 26 points in 71 games and 2 points in the Kings' two-round playoff run. Now, '71, he found himself with the St. Louis Blues, 6 points in 25 regular season games and 7 assists in 18 games with the CHL's Kansas City Blues. Now, '72, he found himself back with Detroit, 6 points in 45 games, but then to jump to the WHA. Now, he's one of the better defensemen in the WHA in their first season with Alberta, 45 points in 78 games, and second season with Edmonton, put up 37 points in 74 games and 2 assists in 5 playoff games. Now, he was a big part of San Diego's playoff runs in '75 and '76. He had his best year with San Diego was his last, 21 points in 68 games and 4 points in 11 playoff contests. Now, final NHL totals, 30 goals, 55 assists for 85 points in 322 games, 3 assists in 22 postseason matches. WHA, 112 points in 253 contests, and 9 points, including 1 goal, in 26 playoff games. Now, to play for more than a decade and a half and the level he did, I think he's one of the most, underrated, or not say forgotten, but his 3 years with LA, he was a hometown hero to a lot of the fans because, he was putting up some solid numbers. For a defenseman on an expansion team to get more than 10 goals was quite good. And that year in Alberta where he was sort of the second quarterback on defense, he put up some decent numbers. And that's why we're doing a podcast today. When I say 1 and 2 and 3 year wonders like we've been talking about, his best season was his first. And that first year of the Alberta Oilers really cemented the popularity of the franchise because every player in that team had a fan following that, they were cheered to no end because, Edmonton had a good junior program and a lower pro program. So to finally have Major League Hockey in Alberta and Edmonton specifically was a great benefit to pro hockey. So congratulations to Bob on being that part of the Alberta Oilers first year team. We don't forget you. That's why we're doing the podcast tonight. Have a good day. Bye.